Hi YouTube. Wow, got dark. Sorry about that. It looked like it want to rain outside. I don't really have anything specific to talk about in this video. I kind of just really wanted to show y'all this cute little style. Um, Shout out to Little Knots, aka Chantel Naughty Haynes. She did a quick little lock tutorial where she did two little quick short styles. One was where she pulled her locks back in the middle and did like a little ponytail, and the other one was this one where I forgot what she called it. A rope braid, I think is what she called it, and it's basically where you take a lock and you pull it over a group of locks, and then you take another lock and you pull it over, and you basically overlap them in the back to where the previous lock is tucked under the new lock. So, and then you pin it down when you've gotten as far as you want to go. I had already had this done yesterday. I've been rocking this style for like 2 days now, and I like it so much that I took it down, oiled my scalp because it's not time for me to wash yet. I took it down, oiled my scalp, massaged my scalp, and redid it. And I actually honestly think it looks better the second time around. And I put the back, originally I just had the back hanging down, but I put the back in a ponytail, which I don't know if y'all can tell, but I don't have any pins in my ponytail. And I think that's the first time that has ever happened to me where I had a ponytail and didn't need any pins to keep my locks in there. So I'm really excited about that because on the 20th of this month, my locks will be 10 months old, and my goal was by the time I hit a year, I wanted them to be touching my shoulder. And I don't want to pull one out of the ponytail right now because then I'll have to redo the entire ponytail. But I think the longest one I have in the back comes down here somewhere. It comes past my shirt collar. So we getting there. And I mean, even just looking at the one on the side, you know, even without the shells, they come past my ear. So I'm working on it. So I wanted to talk about that, and then his stepdad did something really stupid today that just didn't make any fucking sense. So kind of want to rant about the stupid shit that people do and ignorant people. So because we're going out of town this weekend, we have to take all 4 of our animals over to his mom's house. Now, they have 2 cats and 3 dogs, and we have 2 dogs and 2 cats.
One of which is theirs?
One of the cats is actually theirs. So, but they also have our niece over there too. She's like 3 or 4. When a few months back, when the cat that we have that belongs to them, which is Little Mama, the gray cat, when she had her litter of kittens, the baby would pick them up and like hold them around their neck because she didn't know any better. And they weren't paying enough, her parents weren't paying enough attention to her to prevent the things from happening. So she went to reach for the cat one day, and the cat just spazzed on her and started scratching the shit out of her. So now we just called earlier today to see if we could take the animals over there early because the dogs have upset stomachs, and for the past 2 or 3 days they've been pooping in their crates and on the floor. So we have to constantly clean up the house and watch them because they're not, and it's happening. It's not that we're not walking them because they get walked. It's happening before and after they get walked. So um it's not that they aren't being walked and they're just holding it for too long or anything like that. It's like they have an upset stomach. um so we're trying to get them over there so they can run around in the yard and poop in the yard and stuff, so it won't be so much of a hassle for us to have to stop whatever we're doing to clean up behind them. Well, he calls his mom, and his mom says, "Sure, no problem. We're at Walmart, so they were gonna swing by the house and pick up the cats because the cats have a cat carrier, and they just get into the cat carrier together." But the thing is we can fit both of the dogs in the car, but if we take the cat carrier, then one of the dogs would have to stay here. So we were trying to get it all knocked out at the same time, plus the dog food and the cat food and stuff. So she says yes, and then they get off the phone with each other, and not even 5 minutes later, he calls back and he's like, "No, we can't keep the animals, or you're gonna have to keep your cats over there because I got two cats that's in heat." Both of our cats are girls, by the way. So why the fuck does it even matter that your two cats are in heat? They might not get along, but hell, they didn't get along to begin with. And 95% of the time, they're hiding under the couch or they're hiding under the bed. The only time they come out is to eat and go to the bathroom. So they're not really gonna bother anybody. He asks to speak to his mom. He hangs up in his face. So I guess he kind of felt bad or whatever, and he talked to his mom about it, and they ended up calling back, and I picked up the phone, and it was his mom. And she goes, "Well, part of the reason why we didn't want to keep the cat is because she attacked the baby before, and the baby doesn't know any better, and the baby, basically just pinning it all on the baby and just claiming that the cat is going to attack the baby again, or they're terrified that the cat's going to attack the baby again." But the bottom line is, if you're watching the baby and you tell her, "No, don't grab the cat around the throat," or you pop her before she even gets to do that, then it shouldn't come to that. It shouldn't come to that ordeal. And it just frustrated me and him because we don't really ask them for a whole lot, and we're wanting to get rid of the animals now because this week we're pretty much washing all of our clothes, packing, trying to make sure we have everything we need to go down there because we're staying down there for 5 days. So if we forget something, and it's a 9-hour drive, or eight or 9 hour drive, so if we forget something, that's just it. We forgot it. You know what I'm saying? So it's frustrating that he undermined his own wife. You know what I'm saying? It's like, as a couple, as a partner, as a husband or a wife, you're not supposed to undermine your spouse. You're not supposed to take what they say and basically just toss it out of the window and disregard it. That's, once you become a couple and once you're married and once you're engaged and you're together with someone else, it's about us. We make decisions together. There is no I, there is no you, there's us. It's we and a us. We're a team, and it's like he does it all the time. He does it all the time to her. And is there anything you want to say about this situation?
Uh, you don't like him like you. I don't like how he undermined her authority after she had already said, "Yeah, that's cool, bring it on over."
It's kind of disrespectful to her, because she just went back on the decision that she just made
As an adult.
as an adult. So, plus that's her house. So, anywho, I don't want to talk about this no more because it's making me mad. But I just wanted to show you this really, really cute style. I know my ponytail look a little rough. I haven't retwisted in God knows when. It's been a while. The last time I washed my hair, I retwisted the front, but I didn't retwist my entire head. And for the life of me, I've looked back in my videos. Well, I've looked back in my pictures and my albums on Facebook and stuff, and I just can't. I don't see any pictures from when I did retwist. So I'm probably gonna have to go back and look at some of my videos and see when was the last time I retwisted. But I'm like way overdue. I don't know if y'all can see I like new growth, but my hair is so thick that I couldn't even use a hair tie to put my hair in a ponytail. I had to use a headband, and I had to like double wrap it, and it was crazy. It was funny. And it just I knew I had thick hair, but it's like now it's like, hey, wake up, smell coffee. Your hair's too thick for this shit. And yeah. But I do apologize. I never intended for this video to be 11 minutes long. I'm sorry. I've been doing pretty good about not making them 10 minutes long, so I don't care about what he trying to say over there. All I'm saying is ranting about his stepdad made this video almost 12 minutes. Rate, comment, subscribe, like, dislike, share. Adios, amigos.